Hey guys, welcome to an ACE review. We are looking at artist Max Smith's work called Scurry. This is book 1, The Doomed Colony, and this is something that he started a Kickstarter last year on. Got the funds for it and went ahead and got it published, and now here it is, April 2017. Whoever backed the project got their work here, so got his work, and this I'm going to be reviewing the deluxe version, which includes an oversized version of the comic book in a nice slipcase, and I got some prints, some stickers, a bookmark, and such. So I know when he was trying to raise the money to get this going for a Kickstarter, he needed about $8,000, I believe he was going for. The project got so much backing and support for it. It was like over $100,000, and so I was excited to see this project go through, and that way it should give him a great opportunity to really get this out there and get it backed up for the next 2. This is one of 3 books, and I know the artist is trying to get the next one going probably at the end of the year too. Get funded for it, get it out next year. So let's take a look at some of this. Here's the cover of the book. This is a nice hardback version, a very large size. Your typical comic books, only, yay high. This is a good 3 inches around, bigger. We have the art, the graphic there, Scurry, the Doomed Colony, with the mouse. I have not read this whole thing. I read a few pages of it, and so I'm not going to review the story. There's the UPC code, retail 35 to get this, and if you want to check that out, you can pause it and read what it's about. Some of the artwork again up here for the book, and in a minute I'll give you a peek inside. This came with this beautiful slipcover that just has this kind of gold foil mouse skull for the graphic on it, and it has the Easy Prey, Max Smith, Scurry, The Doomed Colony, Volume 1. I love it. It's a really sturdy, look how thick that is. And that just kind of slips right in. This was part of the $50 backup package that you could get. You could get a smaller one, or just the book, or the paperback smaller book, etc. So there's different options that you could support. And each of them has some graphics. I'm assuming these are from the book. And he's really cool artist. I really like this guy's art a lot, Max Smith. I'll leave some links in the description below for some of his artwork pages. This is all done in digital art, like in the style that it would be just like you do traditional art with the sketching and then the filling it in and doing the color and the details, and finally, in this way he's able to put like background and stuff, so it gives a really full effect for one artist, and he's also doing the storytelling and everything, so he pretty much a one-man show with this. And some stickers that come with it, they're glossy, and then this one is my favorite one, the cat. Very cool. And then the mouse skull logo. You also get this 2-sided bookmark with it. Very cool. I know the artist is about the same age as me, mid-30s, mid-upper 30s, and both 80s kids. He's a fan of, Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal and The Labyrinth, and probably like Never Ending Story, and I'm pretty sure he's a fan of The Secret of Nim. It's kind of a dark animated fantasy film in the 80s about mice, and in some ways this is going to probably draw inspiration from that in a more dark fashion. So I'm very much looking forward to reading this and checking the story out. Have a numbered nameplate or first edition there. Let's give you some quick sneak peeks as a tease. I love the layout, very nice quality. Sorry, I got kind of a glare. Just looks really exciting. It's kind of like a apocalyptic mouse tale, basically, with a lot of different forest animals and such. So here's parts of some of the artwork here. Very cool looking. I mean, just the tone of it, the layout, just looks amazing. The mice, and the cats, and everything just looks so monstrous, and birds in here and all kinds of stuff. I can't wait to read all of this. I haven't even looked through all the pictures yet. I kind of like to be excited about it. So also he has a kind of a character bio. Whoops, focus. Back here with some of the characters and tells about them. Some of these names I'm going to guess are like the name Kessel, which reminds me of like Han Solo and the Kessel Run and Star Wars, and Skek. I don't know, like I'm just guessing that some of the inspiration for these names is like the Skeksis and the Dark Crystal and such. So this is really cool. You can have all this in the back. You have Orc the cat, Titan Scratcher. Now this one's interesting. I'm going to guess this is totally inspiration from the Dark Crystal, Giz and Fig, after one of the main characters' little pet Fizzgig, only this is Giz and Fig. So who knows, I could be wrong, but I doubt it. But anyway, so very cool, very excited to read this. See, here's kind of the process here, where he's doing like the basic digital tools. I've never done artwork like this, so I'm not very familiar with it, although it just looks like it's your traditional artwork, only able to kind of get more done. I mean, I'm sure this would take so long if it was all done by actual paint and you had to wait for everything to dry and do all that. They have a thanks to all the backers for the project on here. My name is not on here, which is a bummer. I had a mishap with our debit card that got canceled twice last fall, and all the like different places that we order stuff from, it had to be renewed, and it didn't get renewed on this, but the artist was gracious enough to be able to get me my copy. I mean, he knows I was supporting him at least by Facebook posts and encouraging him and stuff, but so I was able to get all this afterwards. I couldn't believe it all this time, but I didn't even have it backed financially until after the product. So that's my review on Scurry, The Doomed Colony, Book 1. I look forward to seeing more stuff come out and get some recognition. I can totally see this as being a possibility of a launch for even a movie, an animated movie, kind of a I can see it as being like kind of Secret of Nim-ish, but with a darker, more mature tone with it. It'd be even cool to have Max Smith be on board for doing the conceptual work and artistry and some of that. If it was done right, it could be pretty cool. So I'll leave some, again, like I said, leave some links where you can find this work and check it out. So please support it, and look forward for another Kickstarter probably coming this fall.